Al Hassan. Always give your best wherever you find yourself. You might never know who is watching you, and you might never know when your breakthrough will come. Life is about humbleness, dedication, and sacrifice on whatever you are doing. And always be prayerful and always do good to others, and you reap back your good deeds. 2025 summer transfer window, the battle between Manchester United, Newcastle United, and Liverpool. Which one of these teams will be one of the most dominant forces in the English Premier League? Which one of these teams is going to win the 2025-2026 English Premier League? Who is it going to be? This is the topic for the day. Manchester United needs a striker badly. Newcastle United needs a striker badly. Hugo Ekitike has joined Liverpool. Liverpool wants to sign Alexander Isak from Newcastle United. Newcastle United want to sign Benjamin Sesko to come and replace Alexander Isak at Liverpool. Manchester United also want to sign Benjamin Sesko to be part of the 2025-2026 English Premier League, for Manchester United to become one of the best and the most dominant forces in the EPL. Ismail Gaming, hi, how are you doing? Great, that's great to have you and Saint Roblox in the building. Thanks so much for having the two of you on board as my first live stream friends. You always make my day look so bright. Manchester United, Liverpool, Newcastle United. Which one of these three teams will be one of the most dominant forces when it comes to the English Premier League? And which one of these three teams are going to be unstoppable in the English Premier League? Liverpool have signed Hugo Ekitike. Mohammed, Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing? Hi, Mohammed. Hi. How are you doing? Mohammed, Assalamu alaikum. Which country are you from? Ismail Gaming is one of my favorite friends. He is always there for me. He always stand by me, and it's been great. Saint Roblox is also always there for me. Whoa, that's great, Mohammed. That's great. Mohammed, is it Morocco or Algeria? Hey, that's great. I'm having my greatest friends on board. Delja, how are you doing? It's good evening once again. And it's about, what is it? It's 5:36 in the evening in Ghana time. What time is it in your country? Liverpool have signed Hugo Ekitike. They want to add Alexander Isak. They have a great setup in the coming 2025-2026 season. United Arab Emirates, Dubai, that's great. Whoa, the first time I'm having someone from Dubai. Mohammed, Assalamu alaikum. It's 9:37 in Serbia. That's great. And it's 5:37 in Ghana. That is great. CR7 is going to win the World Cup. 100%. I support you. And that will be one of my greatest wish in the coming in 2026 for CR7 to win the World Cup and complete its dominance as the world greatest and the world best. Tavox, what's your favorite team? My favorite team is Manchester United. My favorite 9:37 in Dubai. Wow, 9:30, and it's 5:37 in Ghana. That is great. Wonderful. May Allah be pleased with all of us. May Allah be pleased with all of us. Please, when you join the live stream, please kindly double tap on the screen and like the program. And when you like, please kindly subscribe so that SATV Sports will always go far and far and far. Mohammed, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you to Mohammed. You are one of my friends from Dubai, and I really appreciate it. For you move all the way from Dubai and join my live stream, that means we are doing great. We are doing something wonderful. My greatest friend, Liverpool kid, how are you doing? I know you love Liverpool. Liverpool kid, I know you love Liverpool. I know your best club is Liverpool, and I know you support Liverpool, and I know you will forever support Liverpool. That's great. That's great. But Liverpool kid, LFC kid, Liverpool, Manchester United, and Newcastle United. Which one of these teams will be one of the most dominant forces in the English Premier League? Ismail Gaming, I am going to the World Cup final. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. That would be great. That would be great. That would be great. If you go to the World Cup finals in 2026, it will be spectacular. And I know you will send us videos of you being at the stadium, and it will be so wonderful. Trust me, it will be wonderful. Manchester United wanted to sign Benjamin Sesko. Newcastle United have presented their bid to RB Leipzig to sign Benjamin Sesko. They've given Benjamin Sesko their project as at last week. Manchester United want to hijack the deal and sign Benjamin Sesko to be part of their squad in the coming 2025-2026 season. It's my gaming in my academy, Mexico. That would be great. That would be great. That would be great. And you know one thing, when you are performing, Mexicans have a good team. Mexico was once the greatest forces when it comes to football. Oh, he wears the number 20. He will take us to victory. And when he is running down the left wing, he cuts in and scores for Liverpool FC. He is a lad from Portugal, better than Figo. Don't you know? Oh, his name is Diego. You know, Liverpool kid, one thing is, Liverpool is one of the most dominant forces when it comes to the English Premier League. In the 2025-2026 season, they will be unstoppable. I know. Chef Edith, how are you doing? Good evening. When you join the live stream, please kindly double tap on the screen and like the live stream and subscribe. And please share so that all your friends will have access to know more about SATV Sports and what we talk about all the time. It's so loving to have all of you on board, and it's great. My, how are you doing? Yeah, tell them. Sure, I will. I subscribe to all your videos. I know. Shares edit. I know you are one of the great friends I always appreciate whenever you come on my live stream, and you are always consistent here, and it makes me happy. When I have all of you on board, it makes me happy and it makes me do more. In the coming 2025-2026 season, CR7, one of the best. Isaac Boatin, Isaac, how are you doing? Good evening. Hi, Isaac, how are you doing? 2025-2026 summer transfer window and the English Premier League. Which of the teams do you think will be one of the dominant forces in the English Premier League? Musa Dumbia, how are you doing? Assalamu alaikum. Isaac Boatin, good evening. It's 5:30. It's almost 6. It's almost 5:42 in the evening in Ghana time. Isaac is my Ghanaian friend, and he has joined my live stream. Isaac, welcome on board. Isaac, I am talking about the 2025-2026 summer transfer window. The English Premier League is about to kickstart. Liverpool is one of the most dominant forces when it comes to the English Premier League. Liverpool will dominate, exactly. If Liverpool signs Alexander Isak, they will be unstoppable in the English Premier League. They have one of the finest attacks in the English Premier League. But don't forget, Manchester United is also in the frame. They want to sign either Benjamin Sesko because they presented their bid to RB Leipzig to sign Benjamin Sesko. Newcastle United have also presented their bid to sign Benjamin Sesko. Will Benjamin Sesko join Newcastle United or will Benjamin Sesko join Manchester United? Let me know what you think about the striker two clubs are chasing. Initially, Arsenal wanted to sign Benjamin Sesko. Liverpool never dominate. Mine is saying Liverpool will never dominate in the English Premier League. If Liverpool signs Isak, Arsenal don't need to get ready. The world need to get ready. That's that's the greatest message I've ever had from a Liverpool friend. You know, one thing that makes my live stream, Isaac is saying I am fine. How about you? Isaac, I am doing great. Isaac, I am doing great. You are my Ghanaian brother, you are my Ghanaian friend. For the first time, I'm having a Ghanaian on board, and this is the second time. Yes, this is the second time I'm having a Ghanaian on board, and I really appreciate everyone that joins my live stream. Isaac, thank you very much for showing me love and kindness. I really appreciate it. Isaac, which team do you think is going to win the English Premier League, and which team is going to be one of the dominant forces in the English Premier League? Yeah, Chef Edis, I know. You subscribe to all the videos, I know. And I always see your messages. Chef Edis. I said, whenever you subscribe, we thank Lord. Thank you very much, Isaac Boateng. Thank you. And Isaac, you showed me love and kindness. I really appreciate it. The second Ghanaian to join my live stream. And everyone, there are so many foreigners on my live stream, both from Algeria, Morocco, Dubai, England, US. Everyone is joining, and I really appreciate it. Isaac, you are the second Ghanaian that has ever joined my live stream. Silver Pencil, you are the best. Thank you very much. Liverpool Kid is saying Liverpool will win the English Premier League in the 2025-2026 season. Do you think it's possible? Or do you think Manchester United will win the English Premier League? Mine is from Zimbabwe. Great. Zimbabweans are one of the Zimbabweans, Ghanaians, Zimbabweans, Malians, Nigerians, South Africans, Nigerians, and all the African countries in the world. They are the best you can ever think of. Africans always show love to their next Africans, and thank you. The first, I'm having a Zimbabwean on my live stream. When you join the live stream, please kindly double tap on the screen, like, subscribe. Let's get going. Which team do you think is going to win the English? Manchester United will win the Premier League. Get out. Oh, Liverpool Kid. No, this is not about a fight. You are protecting Liverpool. Do you know? No, Isaac, I don't know you. Isaac, I don't know you. Everyone that has joined my live stream, I don't know them. But it's always fun to have everyone on board. My live stream is always not, we don't always talk about football. We talk about everything. You get it, yeah? So I don't need to know you. Everyone that joins my live stream is always happy to join my live stream. And I'm happy to have my Ghanaian brother to join my live stream. And it's marvelous. To have a brother to support a brother is one of the best. So I am giving you a shout out to appreciate what you have done. And I can't thank you enough. It's a blessing. I have 12,000 subs in Norwegian and Colombia. That is great. Wow, that is great. Liverpool Kid. You know me. Wow, that's great. Maybe you might not know me, but I might have forgotten if you have. I might have forgotten about you. So I beg you, what you will do is, maybe I have your number, but I don't know it's you. So please kindly pardon me, and I'm sorry about it. If you know me, I might know you, but maybe I might have forgotten about you. Please kindly forgive me about that, and let's link up. Just subscribe to any of my videos and then leave your number behind. If I have your number, I don't know, but I might have a whole lot of Isaacs on my phone. So maybe kindly pardon me. I beg you, kindly pardon me. So just if you have my number, you can send me hi on WhatsApp, Isaac. If you have my number, send me hi on WhatsApp and let me know it's you. Please kindly pardon me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Please kindly pardon me. I'm sorry. Okay. Pele or Ronaldo? Pele is the biggest. So you can't compare Pele to Ronaldo. Ronaldo is in a different prime of his own. So for the two, I can't choose. But if I have my favorite, I'll go for Ronaldo. Are you? How do you know him? Sometimes I have a lot of friends I go to media programs with. You get it? So he might know me. Liverpool kid. I meet a lot of friends whenever I go out for media programs. You get it? In Ghana, we have a lot of media programs that we normally attend to. So if I go, I might meet him. You get it? And he will know me more because we are media colleagues. I don't know if it's right or not, but that is how we mingle when we meet our media colleagues when we go for programs. Why do I feel I like Isaac be capping a small cap? I can't really tell though, but we are all one family on this page, and it's always about football and life issues. Whenever I come on my live stream, it's not all the time about football, but we talk football small, we talk life issues small, we just mingle with everything, and that has brought us this far, and I really appreciate it a lot. You get it? I really appreciate it a lot. Manchester United and Newcastle United and Liverpool. Manchester United and Newcastle United are chasing one striker. Liverpool wants to sign Alexander Isak because now Luis Diaz is joining FC Bayern. So Luis Diaz will no longer be playing in the English Premier League in the coming 2025-2026 season. He is joining FC Bayern. Now Liverpool wants to sign Alexander Isak. Manchester United wants to sign Benjamin Sesko. Newcastle United also wants to sign Benjamin Sesko, one of the hottest strikers in the world at the moment, Benjamin Sesko. Duhawk, hi bro, I just saw your live and had to join. Thank you. Moonlight, good evening. I'm fine. Liverpool kid, Stills, hi. Great. It's so wonderful to have all of you on board, and I really appreciate it whenever I always have all of you. Let's talk about it. Which country, bro? I live in Ghana. I am a Ghanaian. D- Bro, you make me smile. Thank you. I got your three go. Yo, that's great. Still got me my 3 goals. He promised to score 3 goals. He promised to score more than three, but he got me all the 3 goals in their match. I really appreciate it. You made my day. Joining you from India, Moonlight. That is great. Bro. Dream to meet you. Thank you very much. It's my dream to always have all of you on board, and you always make whatever I do successful. You get it? Everyone on board is like a family to me, and I really appreciate it. The coming 2025-2026 English Premier League is going to be one of the best and the biggest in football history. Arsenal has gotten Victor Gyökeres, one of the finest strikers in the world. Arsenal have signed Victor Gyökeres. Liverpool have signed Ugo Ekitike. They want to sign one of the hottest strikers in the English Premier League, Alexander Isak from Newcastle. Can Liverpool make the dream come true for Isak to join them? Can Liverpool sign Isak after 75 million euros deal with FC Bayern for Luis Diaz to join FC Bayern? Can Liverpool add up and sign Alexander Isak from Newcastle United? How Soma, hi, how are you doing? One of the goals was a bicycle. Yes. Wow, that's great. Greetings from Mexico. Sport Ayala. Great, great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sport Ayala. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mexicans are one of the best you can always think of. Everybody from Mexico always show love and kindness to whoever they meet. I feel very betrayed by Luis Diaz when you think of what we did when his father was kidnapped. Liverpool kid, you know one thing, don't be betrayed. No, Diaz didn't betray Liverpool, but he is also thinking about more playing time, and maybe Liverpool can't offer him more playing time. So he needs to go to a club where he will get enough playing time. And when you don't get enough playing time, you get rusty. That is how football is. Football, when you don't play games, when you don't get time to play more games, you get rusty. And when you get rusty and you are being offered the chance to play, let's say 90 minutes, you'll be fumbling on the pitch. And that is what he doesn't want to happen. Liverpool want to do everything possible to make sure they sign Isak, and they need to sell before they can sign Isak. Or if not, the financial fair play will catch up with them, and it will be very difficult. And this is the reason why Liverpool is doing everything they can to make sure they get in a striker to add up or to pair with Hugo Ekitike. So, ma, do you really play FC Mobile? No, I don't. I don't feel betrayed. It was a good choice. It's just like I am half Colombian and I really like him. You see, football is about where your heart is. You get it? Football is about where your heart is. If you like him, if he has joined FC Bayern, show him that same likeness and love, and it will be all good. You understand? I support Manchester United. I like Cristiano Ronaldo. He left Manchester United to join Real Madrid. Everyone supported CR7. He left Madrid to join Juve. Everyone supported CR7. He left Juve and then he came back to Manchester United. Everyone supported him, and he has now gone to join Al Nassr. Still, everyone is supporting him. So that is how football is. Who is the best between Messi and Ronaldo? They are two different players. But if you ask me to choose between Messi and CR7, I'll go for CR7 on any day, any time. He is my favorite. CR7 is my biggest favorite. When it comes to football, CR7 is my number one. But I love Messi. I love Messi any day, any time. But when it comes to football, I'll go for CR7 in any club he will always play with. He is setting the records. The records are not setting for the records are setting themselves for CR7. And CR7 is also setting the records for the records. He is the biggest when it comes to football. He has done it consistently every club he has played in. He did it in Manchester, he did it in Portugal, he did it in Spain, he did it in Italy, and he is doing it in Saudi. Hey, Georgie Supremo, hi, how are you doing? Good evening. Sport Ayala, how are you? Sport Ayala is my Mexican friend. And MN Gamer, hey, hi, MN Gamer, how are you? Good evening. Good evening. We're discussing about the summer transfer window. Liverpool, Newcastle United, and Manchester United. Between Benjamin Sesko going to Manchester United and Sesko going to Newcastle United, which one will you prefer? And Alexander Isak joining Liverpool in the coming 2025-2026 season. Which of these players do you think will form a dominant force in the coming new season? Is Isak going to join Liverpool? Is Isak going to join Liverpool? Or will Isak stay at Newcastle United? Gonzalo Madones, Ivan Zamorano, Gonzalo, how are you doing? MN Gamer is saying Liverpool will win the English Premier League in the coming 2025-2026 season. Will it be possible? And will Isaac join Liverpool? And will Newcastle United sign Benjamin Sesko? Or will Manchester United sign Benjamin Sesko? How is the season going to be? Liverpool is having one of the finest attacks when it comes to the English Premier League. Chelsea is also trying to sign lots of players to augment their squad. Sport Ayala is saying Chelsea will win the English Premier League. That is great. Benjamin Sesko, Mihaminu, Forever United, 100%. 100%. If you support Manchester United, just raise your hand. Just give me a hand shot. Just give me a hand shot. Just give me a hand shot. If you support Manchester United, just give me a hand shot. MN Gamer is saying Liverpool will win the English Premier League. Mai is saying Manchester City will win the English Premier League. That is great. MN Gamer also supports Real Madrid. He is a Madrid fan. He loves Real Madrid. But in the Spanish La Liga, I'll go for Real Madrid any day, anytime to win the Spanish La Liga in the coming 2025-2026 season. What about you? What do you think about the Spanish La Liga? And which club do you think will win the Spanish La Liga in the coming new season? Is it going to be Real Madrid? Or is it going to be FC Barcelona? What choice are you going to make in the coming new season? But in the English Premier League, it's going to be one of the toughest and the most watched after watched season will be in the English Premier League. Despite Marcus Rashford joining FC Barcelona, and it will be a keenly interest, will also shift to the Spanish La Liga to see how best Marcus Rashford will fare with Barcelona. How is he going to perform with Barcelona? Is the season going to be one of the most spectacular? Always Barcelona. Well, Mai is saying Barca will win the Spanish La Liga in the coming 2025-2026 season. Is it possible? Always Hala Madrid. MN Gamer is saying always Hala Madrid. That is great. That is great. And when you come to the English Premier League, always Manchester United, 100%. Who is my favorite candidate to win the World Cup? Sport Ayala, it will be very difficult for me to choose, but I'll go for France to win the 2026 FIFA World Cup. But I also want Portugal to win the World Cup. I want CR7 to win the World Cup. So I'll go for Portugal instead of France. I'll go for Portugal to win the World Cup. I'll go for Portugal on any day, any time. If Portugal fails me and France reaches the quarterfinals, then I'll go with France. But currently, I can't predict who is going to win the FIFA World Cup. But I'll go with Portugal. Madrid is nothing compared to Barcelona. Madrid is a great team. In the 2024-2025 season, Madrid didn't do so well because their season was crumbled due to few factors. Injury sets in and Real Madrid season collapsed. They lost a lot of games. They lost the Spanish La Liga title to FC Barcelona. They lost the Spanish Supercopa de España finals to FC Barcelona. They lost the Copa del Rey to FC Barcelona. They lost the treble season for FC Barcelona. You are saying Madrid will never win the Spanish La Liga. Okay, that is your choice. Francia versus Portugal. Sport Ayala is saying France versus Portugal in the FIFA World Cup 2026. That will be spectacular to watch. And who do you think? Sport Ayala, if you pick France and Portugal in the finals of the FIFA World Cup, who do you think is going to win? Gonzalo Madones. Man United is king of world. Respect. Always, MN Gamer is saying France will win the 2026 World Cup. Mbappe, that is great. And I'm also supporting, I have two teams that will be into the finals of the FIFA World Cup. I have Portugal and I have France. These two teams will be in the finals of the FIFA World Cup 2026. That is my choice, and that is one of my greatest feeling I will always get. The greatest feeling I always want to have is for France or Portugal to lift the FIFA World Cup, and it will be great. If Portugal wins it, it will be spectacular. It will be one of the best, because that has been CR7's greatest achievement he wants to have. If CR7 wins the FIFA World Cup, his mission in the world is completed when it comes to football. And that is what everyone is waiting for. 2026, if God willing, we are going to witness one of the best and the biggest FIFA World Cup ever. In 2026, it will be spectacular. Dillian, how are you? Good evening. Dillian, nice to have you on board. My greatest friend, Yusuf, assalamu alaikum. Yo, bro, I think I can't be joining you too. So, no, Yusuf, I don't have a problem. I'll still come live again in the evening. Later in the evening, around like 10, I'll still be live. I'll still come live. So let's catch up in the evening around 10 and have more to talk about when it comes to football. Barca fan, why you hate Mbappe? No, I don't hate Mbappe. I'm not a Barca fan. I am a Madridista. I support Real Madrid. I support Manchester United. These are the two teams I support in Europe. I don't hate Barca. Argentina versus Spain in the finals. That would be spectacular. That would be one of the greatest. Mai is saying Argentina versus Spain in the finals. And I'm also saying France versus Portugal in the finals. So let's say these four teams will be in the finals of the FIFA World Cup 2026. And it will be exciting to watch. If France goes into the finals and they meet Argentina, it will be the second time France is meeting Argentina in the finals. When Argentina won it against France, there will be another stage again where France will once again meet Argentina. But if France wants to win the FIFA World Cup, that means they need to make sure they bring Paul Pogba back into the France national team. This will help France to lift the World Cup, because Paul Pogba can determine and dictate the tempo of every game. Paul Pogba will be there. N'Golo Kante will also be there. So it will be spectacular to watch. And it will be one of the finest when it comes to football. When you have Kylian Mbappe, you have N'Golo Kante, and you have Paul Pogba, the midfield will be complete. Barca fan Ben Mbappe jersey. Oh no, you see, one thing is, it might be that the person you are seeing that maybe he's a Barca fan, but he might not be. But if Barca fan bends Mbappe's jersey, that is bad. But I'm not really there, so I can't really say much about that. But if it happens that way, then I am sorry. Pogba is a true legend, bro. Sure. If Pogba plays for France in the 2026 World Cup, France will lift the trophy. But if France is struggling because they don't have a player like Paul Pogba. Egypt versus Cameroon, XD, but Salah versus Mane. That will also be great when it comes to African football. When it comes, most of our African players, they perform very well in Europe. But when they come back to Africa and they are playing in the African Cup of Nations, they always struggle a lot. And let's see what happens. Cameroon versus France, let's see what happens. Charlie X Malik. Hi, Charlie, how are you doing? Good evening. Dino, that is great to have Dino once again on my live stream. Thank you, Dino, for coming back. Hi, how are you? Good evening to everyone. When you join the live stream, please kindly double tap on the screen and like the program, and then subscribe and share to all your friends. This is your ultimate destination for sports. One of the biggest YouTube live streaming in the world at the moment. Let's make it better and greater. Yeah, Dino, I know you are back. I hope you had a wonderful day. Shali, how are you doing? It's good to have you back again. Shali, it seems I sent you my contact. I don't know whether you got it. I don't know whether you got it, Charlie. Hope you got the contact. Fat FNFC. Hi, good evening. How are you, Fat? How are you doing? In 5 minutes, there is a match. Okay, Dino, please, you can leave us, relax, and play a better game. I need 3 goals today. Okay, Dino, give me 3 goals. Dino, give me 3 goals. Okay, give me 3 goals. Give me 3 goals. Okay, give me 3 goals. Dino, yes. Dino, yeah, so Dino, don't worry. Let's just do your best and give us the 3 goals that we always need. And I know you are going to do very well. Lamine Yamal or Dembele Ballon d'Or. I'll go for Usman Dembele. Usman Dembele has done so well to get this far. And I know he is going to be one of the most exciting person to win the FIFA 2025, the Ballon d'Or 2025. And I know it will be very great. Trust me. On any day, I'll go for Usman Dembele. And he is the favorite to win the 2025 Ballon d'Or. He is the favorite to win it. When you join the live stream, please kindly double tap on the screen and like the live stream. And please subscribe to SATV Sports. And let's make it great. Let's make it better. The FIFA Ballon d'Or 2025, I will go for 2 players. I'll go for Usman Dembele and I'll go for Lamine Yamal. These 2 players, one of them should be able to win it. But in the English Premier League, do you think Liverpool can maintain and win it back to back? Their 21st English Premier League title. Do you think Liverpool can win the English Premier League again? Do you think it's possible? Or do you think when Liverpool signs Alexander Isak, they are going to be unstoppable in the English Premier League? If not, do you think Hugo Ekitike can perform even if Alexander Isak is not there? Is it going to be possible? And Manchester United and Newcastle United wants to sign Benjamin Sesko. Newcastle United have presented their bid since last week. They presented their project to Newcastle. They presented their project to Sesko and RB Leipzig. It now depends upon Sesko to agree if he wants to join Newcastle United or if he wants to join Manchester United. Manchester United, as of today, also presented DS to Sesko. So which of these 2 teams will Benjamin Sesko join? No, Liverpool will never win again. Mine is saying Liverpool will not win the English Premier League in the coming 2025-2026 season. So which team do you think will win the English Premier League? Is it Manchester United? Is it Manchester United? Or is it Arsenal? Or is it Liverpool? You said Liverpool will not win it, so I won't add Liverpool to it. Is it Manchester United? Is it Arsenal? Is it Liverpool? Hey, I've added Liverpool again. Okay, let me start again. Is it Manchester United? Is it Arsenal? Is it Chelsea? Is it Tottenham Hotspur? Is it Aston Villa? Or is it Manchester City? Which one? Mine is saying Manchester United or Man City. That would be great. Every Manchester United fan will be happy with you, Mike. Every Manchester United fan will be so happy. But when you look at Liverpool, when you look at Arsenal, when you look at Manchester City, and when you look at Manchester United, which one of these 4 teams has the best attack? For me, Arsenal has the best attack in the English Premier League currently, more than any other club in the EPL. But can Arsenal win the English Premier League after signing Victor Gyökeres, one of the finest strikers in the world? When you talk about the top 5 strikers, Victor Gyökeres will be among the top 2. He's one of the finest strikers in the world at the moment. The only striker who is unstoppable, who can score from any angle, who has speed, who has stamina, and has everything when it comes to being a striker. Rodrigo Hala Madrid, hi, how are you doing? Hi. You know, before Victor Gyökeres would join Sporting CP, he played for Brighton, left Brighton to join Coventry City and signed for Coventry City before moving to Sporting CP. In the 2023-2024 season, in 2 seasons, he won 3 trophies for Sporting CP, one of the best strikers in the world. VFX, hi, how are you doing? Arsenal have a course. Arsenal has a curse. They will never win it again. I don't think so. Football has different dynamics. Football is changing. And in the coming 2025-2026 season, Arsenal will be unstoppable. But no one can tell. Good. What about you? VFX, I am great. I am doing great. I am doing great. And thanks for having you back once again. It's really nice to always have you on board. Arsenal has one of the best attackers. They have a great and a supporting midfield. They brought in Christian Norgard from Brentford to replace Ghanaian international Thomas Partey. And their midfield will be unstoppable. They have Declan Rice. And he is also there to support Norgard. Norgard has played in the English Premier League several seasons. So having Norgard on board it's not anything new because he already knows much about the English Premier League. Who is going to win the English Premier League? And one thing is, but cannot take the trophy, bro. Oh, okay. I can't really tell, but I think Yamal might win I think VFX, I don't know what you said you think who? I think they might win the league in 2025-2026. That would be great because if the kind of squad Arsenal is having in the 2024-2025, what affected them in the league was someone who can give them week in, week out goals. They couldn't get anyone like that. And when you look at the coming 2025-2026, they have one of the finest strikers in the world, Victor Gyökeres. And that is what is going to bring much more competitions in the English Premier League. That's why Norgard replaced him. Yes, when Partey left, they needed someone who can fill in the gap. And that is why they brought in Norgard, because Norgard is one of the most experienced defensive midfielders in the English Premier League. And he has done so well for Brentford. And Norgard joining Arsenal is going to be spectacular to watch. And when you look at Arsenal's preseason tour, in their first game, they won against AC Milan, by 1-0, but they went on penalty shootout and AC Milan won. They won their second game. And when you look at all the training tours that most of the clubs are going, most of them are performing very well. But when it comes to the English Premier League, it's different from having a training tour. I think Arsenal will win the season. Sure. VFXZ. The reason why I am talking more about Arsenal, the signing of Victor Gyökeres. What worried Arsenal in the 2024-2025 season, even in the UEFA Champions League, was when they don't have a good striker. And having Victor Gyökeres, just imagine the number of goals Victor Gyökeres will be giving Arsenal. When Victor Gyökeres was signed, he made one statement. He said, I have won everything and I want to win the UEFA Champions League. And I think Arsenal is the best club that I can use to win more titles. And when you look at Victor Gyökeres, 2 seasons with Sporting CP, he won the Portuguese League. In the 2024-2025 season, he won the Portuguese League and he won the Portuguese Super Cup. In 2 seasons, he won 3 trophies. And he has won back-to-back Best Player of the Year award, back-to-back Golden Boot award in the Portuguese League. So joining Arsenal, it will be a keen interest where the Golden Boot race will be between Haaland, Victor Gyökeres, and Mohamed Salah. But if Manchester United is able to sign a striker, then the competitions in the English Premier League will be superb. Iniola Olofin, how are you doing? Iniola, former Brighton striker. It will be very great he was a former Brighton striker. He played for Brighton before leaving Brighton to join one of the championship clubs. And he has performed so great when he went to Sporting CP in 2 seasons. And he's a game winner. When you look at Victor Gyökeres, he's one of the best and the biggest strikers in the world. And very young too, at age 27. So he has more years ahead of him. And he couldn't perform well when he was in the English Premier League before he was sold to Sporting CP. He made a mark for himself. You get it? You see, subscribe and like the live stream. Double click on your screen. Thank you very much, Yusuf. My moderator is back once again, and he is moderating everything on it for me. Caicedo is better than Nogard. You know, when it comes to midfield, when it comes to being the best, when it comes to being superb, when it comes to being the greatest midfielder, defensive, Caicedo is great. Caicedo is great. He knows how to win matches. He knows how to control the midfield when it becomes difficult. And when you look at the journey Caicedo used in joining Chelsea, and then after joining Chelsea, he has won the Conference League. He has won the FIFA Club World Cup. He has qualified to the UEFA Champions League. Best season so far. And joining a club, the biggest club currently, okay, I don't know how you also think, but currently, Chelsea is the best English club in the world at the moment. Forget about I support Manchester United. Forget about you supporting Liverpool. Forget about you supporting Arsenal. Forget about you supporting Newcastle United. Forget about you supporting Madrid, Barcelona, Man City, or whichever team you support. Chelsea is the biggest club in the world at the moment, and you can't dispute it. Now you are talking. Thank you. Iniola, thank you. Iniola, you know one thing? The live stream, we switch. We go side by side. We talk about every club. That is how the live stream is. And Iniola, I will urge you, subscribe for me, and become one of my biggest fans on my live stream. Okay, you are all making me great. When it comes to football currently, whether 2029, 2010, 2011, whichever year it will be, the biggest club in the world at the moment is Chelsea. Forget about I am a Manchester United fan. Forget about I support Real Madrid. Forget about if you are a Barca fan. Chelsea is the biggest club in the world at the moment. You can't dispute it. Look, the only club that has won the UEFA Champions League twice. They've won the UEFA Europa League. They've won the UEFA Super Cup. They've won the FIFA Club World Cup. They've once again won the FIFA Club World Cup in 2025. They've won the UEFA Conference League. Which one again is there that you think Chelsea hasn't won it? Everything organized by FIFA, everything organized by UEFA, Chelsea has won it. UEFA Conference League, FIFA Club World Cup, they've won it twice. They've won the Europa League. They've won the UEFA Champions League. What trophy again is it there that you want Chelsea to win and they have not won it? They've also won the English Premier League. They've won the Emirates FA Cup before. They've won the Community Shield before. They've won the Carabao Cup also before. Which trophy do you think Chelsea hasn't won? What about João Pedro? João Pedro is one of the finest strikers Chelsea have signed. One of the finest attackers Chelsea have signed. So if even Liam Delap doesn't score, João Pedro will give Chelsea options up front. And the reason Chelsea signed João Pedro is this. They know Liam Delap will run along the line fumble. So they brought Joao Pedro, and then they'll be playing two top. If Chelsea is playing one striker, they will play Pedro behind Delap, and it will be one of the most exciting. Look, I am not a Chelsea fan, but trust me, I have to be honest and I have to speak the truth. Iniola, Cole Palmer is one of the finest attackers in the world. Cole Palmer is one of the finest attackers in the world. Look, forget about the club you support. Forget about Lamine Yamal. Cole Palmer is one of the finest. Lamine Yamal is in the prime of his own. But when it comes to someone who has done it consistently in the world stage, Cole Palmer is always there. He wasn't doing so well when he was at Man City, but when he joined Chelsea, he became one of the best attackers in the world, and he has done it consistently. If Chelsea doesn't perform single-handedly, Cole Palmer is always there. Cole Palmer is the definition of football. When it comes to football, Cole Palmer is the definition. He is a baller. You know one thing, Cole Palmer can win the Ballon d'Or this year, but it's a promise. In 2026, Cole Palmer will be unstoppable. With the kind of players Chelsea have signed currently, Cole Palmer will be unstoppable, and it will be hard for anybody to take away that shine. Cole Palmer will be one of the contenders in the world. Trust me. And Cole Palmer will exhibit something in the 2026 World Cup. Watch out. Iniola is saying Chelsea versus Arsenal. Iniola, are you talking about the UEFA Champions League or the English Premier League? Chelsea versus Arsenal, the one that will win the English Premier League. Are you talking about that? Or you mean when Chelsea face Arsenal in the English Premier League? Is that what you are trying to talk about? If Chelsea versus Arsenal in the English Premier League, it will be one of the most watched after watched football in the world, because Chelsea has one of the finest attackers. Arsenal has the best attack. So how many goals are we going to see in a single game? Because Gyökeres will score, Joao Pedro will also score, Liam Delap will score, Cole Palmer will also score. So who and how is it going to be? It will be a creative spark. When it comes to midfield, everyone will dominate. When Chelsea face Arsenal, Iniola, it will be one of the best seasons in the English Premier League. I have to be honest. I have to tell you the truth. Chelsea versus Arsenal in the English Premier League, it will be unstoppable. It will be one of the best games ever when the season kickstarts. Best derby match. I'm telling you, Yusuf, it's going to be one of the best derby match when it comes to football. Iniola, Xavi Simons versus Morgan Rooks. You know one thing, Iniola, when it comes to attack, and I'm praying Chelsea signs Xavi Simons, it will be exciting in the English Premier League. Because you know one thing, Arsenal have signed Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. They have also brought in Nogard, and they have brought in one of the best when it comes to scoring goals upon goals upon goals upon goals. And they brought in Noni Madueke from Chelsea, and they brought in Gyökeres. So how is the season going to be? So when these two teams meet, it will be exciting to watch. But the 2025-2026 English Premier League opener, Manchester United will be playing at Old Trafford, and Arsenal will join Manchester United at Old Trafford, and the season is going to be spectacular. Manchester United want to sign Benjamin Sesko before the season kickstarts, before the week ends. we will all know where Benjamin Sesko will be playing, either for Manchester United or they will be playing for Newcastle United. Manchester United have already sent their bid today, trying so hard to complete the deal before the week ends. So let's see how the season goes. Let's see how the week goes, and let's see how the week is going to end. When you join the live stream, please kindly double click on the screen and like the program and share. And please subscribe to SATV Sports. Make SATV Sports one of the biggest live streaming YouTube channel in the world. And we are always great. One of the best I have ever seen. Me, myself, the page being mine, I have never seen such a family before. I have never seen such a family before. Trust me. Everyone that joins my live stream is more than a family. Inyola, Yusuf. Yusuf is my Muslim brother and he is my closest brother. And everyone is a brother to me. Everyone is like a family to me. And this is what we always enjoy the most. This is what makes the live stream so enjoyable. And we talk about everything. We talk about everything that matters in life. Let's make SATV Sports one of the biggest YouTube live streaming in the world. Let's make it better. Let's make it great. But who do you think is going to win the 2025-2026 English Premier League? Some are saying Liverpool. Some are saying Arsenal. Some are saying Man City. But everyone have forgotten about Manchester United because they were the worst Premier League club in the 2024-2025 season. But Manchester United will be unstoppable. Manchester United is still Manchester United. They are the biggest club in the world. The FIFA Club World Cup produced about 81,000 plus supporters at the stadium. Manchester United versus West Ham produced almost over 82,000 spectators at the stadium. So how is that going to be? Manchester United is still the greatest. But trust me, let me be honest. So far, even if I am a Manchester United fan, the best club in the world at the moment is Chelsea, the Blues. I have to salute them. Even if I am a Manchester United fan, I have to salute them. I love your channel. Inyola, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Inyola. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Inyola, recommend my channel to others. I normally come on live stream every day, twice a day, both sometimes in the morning and then in the evening. So if you don't have time in the morning to join the live stream, in the evening from 10, sometimes 9 p.m., you can catch up with me on my live stream. Thank you very much, Inyola. And you are a great person. At least you've shown me love and kindness. Joining my live stream alone is enough for me. Joining my live stream alone is enough for me. And I really appreciate every love everyone is showing me. Sorry to everyone. I'm having challenges on my network, but I think it's back again. Yusuf, recommend the channel to your friend, family, and others. Thank you very much, Yusuf. Thank you very much, Yusuf. Robert Sanchez, great player. Great, Robert Sanchez. Inyola, can I ask you something? The English Premier League is about to start. But which club is your favorite to win the 2025-2026 season? Which club is your favorite? I am going for Manchester United. And then in the Spanish La Liga, I'm going for Real Madrid. Whoa! That is great. Inyola, you know one thing? There's one thing I believe in. You know, nobody gave Chelsea the chance to win the FIFA Club World Cup 2025, but they did. And Chelsea can surprise everyone. Good. When it comes to England, I go for Manchester United. When it comes to Spain, I go for Real Madrid. When it comes to Italy, I go for Napoli. When it comes to French League 1, I go for Paris Saint-Germain. When it comes to the German Bundesliga, I go for FC Bayern. And when it comes to the Turkish league, I go for Galatasaray. When it comes to the Portuguese league, I go for Sporting CP. These are the clubs I support. So across all the leagues in the world, these are the 5 teams I am going for. And for a club to win the season trophy, does Chelsea need a keeper? I don't think Chelsea needs a goalkeeper at the moment. I don't think Chelsea needs a goalkeeper at the moment because they have one of the finest. And he has helped them to qualify to the UEFA Champions League and to also do what? And also to qualify to the UEFA Champions League and also win the FIFA Club World Cup and win the UEFA Conference League. So I don't think Chelsea needs a goalkeeper. Gittins, trust me, that is why I am saying Chelsea will be unstoppable in the English Premier League. Nobody is taking a good look at the kind of team they are trying to build, but they are trying to build a team with younger players, fresh blood. Inola, do you know one thing? William Estiba, Inola, do you know why Chelsea is going for these players? And when you look at the English Premier League, Chelsea, Manchester United, and then Brighton, they are the only team that has young players. When you just look at this thing. When Brighton came to the English Premier League, they came with a young players, and they are one of the most dominant forces in the English Premier League. When you least expect, they can score you 5 goals. When you score, they will equalize. When you score, they will equalize. That is the kind of team Chelsea is also building. So when you look at the setup Chelsea has at the moment, they are very young. The least age you can get is about like 20, let's say 20, the highest age will be like 27 years. But the rest, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. The highest is around like 27 years. So this is the setup Chelsea is having. And the 27 years can play, let's say, 3 or 4 years. What about the one who is 18 or 19? That means he can play for almost about 10 to 15 years. You understand? So Chelsea has one of the best players, but nobody is taking a close look at that side. Everyone thinks Liverpool has the best setup. Everyone also thinks Arsenal has the best team. But the biggest team in the English Premier League is Chelsea. The biggest team in the English Premier League currently at the moment is Chelsea. Please, I support Manchester United, but I need to glorify what Chelsea is doing. I need to speak the truth as a journalist. And Chelsea is the biggest club in the English Premier League at the moment. You can't doubt it. The biggest team in you know, very good. Inyola, you know the reason why Manchester United signed Mbeumo and they Cunha. Very good. And that is the main reason why Manchester United want to bring in Benjamin Sesko. The deal is between Sesko and Holly Watkins. But Manchester United want to go for Sesko because of his age. That is the reason. Because they want to keep Sesko for like 3 or 4 or 5 years. Or 6 years maximum. 6 years plus, let's say, another year, which will be like 7 years. You get it? So that is how the season is going to be. And between Mbeumo and Cunha, they had about 40 plus goals and assists in the English Premier League. And that is spectacular for a team to have these 2 players on board. And they are the best when it comes to the English Premier League. Sure. Inyola. Sure. And Inyola, you know what? Between Manchester United and Chelsea, these 2 teams are in to win the English Premier League in the coming 2025-2026 season. The rest can fight for their position to the top. But the 2025-2026 English Premier League is between Chelsea and Manchester United. Between Chelsea and Manchester United, these two teams, one of them will win the English Premier League. And it's a fact. Which part is Chelsea weak at? I think Chelsea doesn't. The weakest part of in their team, they don't have. If Chelsea loses a match, then it's lack of concentration. But Chelsea doesn't have any weak part in their team. Maybe you might know, maybe I know, I don't know. But for me, I think Chelsea needs to get one other attacking midfielder and add it to Cole Palmer. And that is the reason why they are doing everything possible to get one before the season starts. Well, hey, I'm going. Damani, I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Damani. Damani, I think I'm doing great. How are you doing too this evening? I hope you are doing great. Brother, I need to leave. My battery is low and I am in a shopping mall. Now, I will join later, inshallah. Mashallah. Mashallah. You know, in your life, if Xavi Simons joins, Chelsea will be one of the biggest. Well, I'm telling you, Chelsea will be one of the biggest in the English Premier League. And when you look at the numbers, Xavi Simons have everything on board. The Dutch international, he has everything. He can score, he can dribble, he can assist. He has everything. He has everything. Top central. How are you? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Top central. You know one thing. The season is going to be one of the finest. My work is broken. Oh, Mark Owen, how is your work broken? Mark Owen, what happened? Please kindly share with us. What happened and your work is broken? I'm sorry about that, but we all sympathize with you. If we can't tell what it is, but if my work is broken, I don't know, but I don't know what you are trying to talk about. But I'm sorry if something has happened to you. We need a defense. You mean a center back or what? You mean a center back or what? If you will need a center back, definitely Chelsea is in the market to sign a lot of players. You get it? Chelsea is in the market to sign a lot of players. So if the season kickstarts, the transfer window is up to September. It will end in September. You get it? It will end in September, and when it ends, then we will know how the season is going to be. We will know how the season is going to be. Chelsea is signing players. Most of the Premier League clubs are signing players. You know, James, there's one fine thing about James everyone has forgotten about. His sister won the Euros yesterday. And these two players, James, the James brothers, one is his brother and his sister. One plays in the female team and one plays in the male team. He won the FIFA Club World Cup 2025. He won the UEFA Conference League. The sister has won the Euros back to back with the Lioness. One great thing. And Cucurella and James, they are the finest pairing in the English Premier League. And you know one fine thing in Yola, James got injured. His injury has been with him for almost about 2 to 3 years. But he came back, won the UEFA Conference League, and he won the FIFA Club World Cup 2025. And it's so exciting. It's so exciting. One of the finest things you can get in football. And he has paid his dues. Nobody ever thought he would come back from injury and perform better like the way he has done for Chelsea. And it's spectacular to watch. It's exciting to watch. How is the season going to be? Can Liverpool sign Alexander Isak? And can Manchester United sign Benjamin Sesko? The battle is between Newcastle United and Manchester United. Goodbye for now. Iniola, I'll be going off now because I have to go and pray. But after my prayers, I will be back once again and we'll talk about football. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that joined my live stream. I really appreciate everyone. God bless you all and take very good care of yourself. Till we meet once again at 10 p.m., we will talk more about football. We'll talk more about the transfer window. Just stay glued to your seat as always, and I will always bring you the best. Nothing but the best when it comes to sports around the world. Just stay glued to your seat and don't leave. Subscribe to SATV Sports and share the channel to others so that they will know what SATV Sports is all about. It's me. I am back again. Do you remember me? Yes, I remember you. I have not forgotten about you. FSC Shops. I have not forgotten about you. You are one of my great friends. Whenever you join my live stream, it's always exciting to watch. But F Shops, you know one thing, I'm talking about the summer transfer window. Liverpool wants to sign Alexander Isak. Newcastle United wants to sign Benjamin Sesko. Manchester United also wants to sign Benjamin Sesko or Holly Watkins in the coming season. Sesko, which club do you think Sesko should join? Manchester United or Newcastle? Effect is a cinema. Okay, that's great. Okay. Sport Ayala, thank you very much for the update. Effect is cinema. Oh, okay, that's great. I am not sure, man. Okay, you think Sesko won't join Newcastle United, but he will join Manchester United, right? Or you think Isak won't join Liverpool? Which one of them? Please let me know. F Chops. Do you think Isak will join Liverpool or Newcastle won't sell Isak? And you think Sesko? Well, what do you think? Liverpool is trying to bid. And if Newcastle accepts their bid, then Isak will be good to go to join Liverpool. Because currently, I am not that good with football and stuff. Okay, that's great. But with me, you will learn more about football, don't worry. But which club do you support, please? Which club do you support and which games do you like most? You know, you might have your favorite sport. It can be boxing, it can be kickboxing, it can be tennis, it can be swimming, it can be rugby. You might have your sport when it comes to sports. You understand? You might have something you like. Arsenal, please don't judge me. That would be great in the coming season. You know, Arsenal has one of the best attacks when it comes to the English Premier League. And when it comes to world football, Arsenal has one of the biggest foot attacks in the English Premier League. They have one of the finest strikers in the English Premier League, Benjamin Sesko. Sport Ayala, great. I love the emoji. Sport Ayala. I love that emoji. Thank you very much. And you know one thing, Sesko is, when you come to the English Premier League, Gyökeres is one of the finest strikers in the world at the moment, and he is playing with Arsenal. So Arsenal can win the English Premier League if they do their things right. They can win the English Premier League, but nobody can tell how the season will be. But I'll be back once again tonight around 10 p.m. and we will talk more about football matters. My, thank you very much. But I have to go and pray. I will be back once again and we'll talk more about football. Just stay glued to your seat. When I come live, all of you will know. Okay? Thank you very much once again. I have to go and pray. Prayers are more important. I have to go and pray. I'll be back once again. Don't worry. Everyone should take very good care of themselves. I'll be back around 10 p.m. It's 48 in Ghana. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll be back in 4 hours time. Okay, I'll be back in 4 hours time. Everyone should be abreast with it. I'll be back in 4 hours time and we'll talk more about sports. Manchester United must have a good communication in every game. That was seen yesterday against West Ham. Thank you, Sports Ayala. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my boss. Thank you very much for the tactical analysis you have given me. And it was spot on with Kobe Menu and then Ugati and Bruno Fernandes. It was spectacular to watch. And we are going to see more of that in the coming season. And if Ruben Amorim wants his season to flourish, it will start from the midfield. And if Kobe Menu is fully fit when the season kickstarts, he will be unstoppable. One thing that destroyed Manchester United's season, that was in the 2023-2024, was when Kobe Menu got injured in their training tour. That is what dismantled Manchester United's season. So we are hoping and praying he will be fit for the season, and Manchester United will be exciting to watch. That is with double goals. Yes, trust me, and Manchester United will be unstoppable in the coming season. Sport Ayala, and I really appreciate it, my boss. Sports Ayala is one great friend who always supports me when I come on my live stream. Sport Ayala, I'm grateful. I have to thank you very much. You always put me on the spot. You always put me spot on. And your tactical analysis are always great. We all learn from each other, and this is why this page is one of the best you can always think of. We don't have diverse views. We love everyone and what everyone is doing. We love everyone and the club he supports. We don't discriminate. And Sports Ayala is one of the best I have ever seen. He is always there for me. He supports me. High pressure. Thank you. Thank you. And United will dominate the season. Because with Kunha and Imbuemo, they will play as two double number 10s. And Amad Diallo will be flourishing from the left flanks. And it will be exciting to watch. And you know, Imbuemo is one of the best attackers when it comes to the English Premier League. And if Manchester United gets Benjamin Sesko, they will be unstoppable. And per the news outlets, Manchester United is also trying to bid for Randall Kolo Muani. So the season is going to be spectacular in the English Premier League. All the English Premier League clubs are trying their possible best to make sure they sign good players to dominate the season. But it will depend upon every coach and what he wants to do in the coming season. And everybody's first game is important. Manchester United will be facing Arsenal. Arsenal will be using Vitor Gyökeres in the coming season against Manchester United. So how is the season going to be? And which of your clubs do you think can dominate the season? Let me know what you think. When I come back again in 4 hours time, we'll talk more about sports. The players you think can help. In addition, ball distribution in midfield is necessary. Last season, they played a lot on the wings. You are right. And it affected them badly. But this season, I think Amorim has now seen more of how the English Premier League is. And you know one thing, Sport Ayala, when Amorim came mid-season, he tested the waters thinking, oh, the Portuguese league is more or less like the English Premier League. And he had a good run, and Manchester United became the worst Premier League club in history. The worst Premier League, Manchester United became their worst ever season was in the 2024-2025 season. And currently, Amorim became their worst ever coach, losing matches upon matches, but he did well in Europe. And he wants the season to be different. And that is what Amorim is trying to do. So the season is going to be spectacular. Leighton Harris, hi, how are you doing? Leighton, how are you doing? I hope your day has been good, and I hope you had a wonderful day. Today being Monday, and we are talking more about sports, more about transfer issues. Ayala, Sports Ayala, do you think Mbuemo and Kunha, Manchester United needs another striker, or they should maintain Joshua Zexi and Rasmus Højlund? Because when you look at Manchester United training, Zexi is doing well, and Manchester United at the time, you saw more of what Amorim wants from Højlund. Do you think Manchester United still needs a striker? I am good, thanks. How are you doing? How are you feeling today? I am great. Leighton, I am great. I am doing great. I am doing great. Spot Ayala, what do you think about it? Do you think Manchester United should sign a striker, or they should use Mbuemo or Matheus Cunha as a striker when the season kickstarts? Or you think they should still get in a striker? Spot Ayala, what do you think? Do you think it's possible Manchester United should get a striker, or they should maintain what they have? Because if they maintain what they have, it can't give them what they want. If they want to perform very well, then that means they need a striker. And they need someone like Benjamin Sesko who can score from any angle, from any range. And I think it will help Manchester United in the coming new season against Arsenal. What do you think, Ayala? Leighton, yes, they should buy Gonzalo Garcia. It will be very difficult for Real Madrid to sell Gonzalo Garcia. Currently, it's important to their team. Currently, it's important to their team. Or Sesko. Manchester United made a bid for Sesko today. The query is important. The query is important to be able to reinforce those parts because they will not achieve if they continue buying players. Sure, you are right. Karen Boha, hi, how are you doing? But Sports Ayala, you know one thing. Teams are buying because they want their squad. They want to have a flourishing squad in the coming season. If teams are buying and you don't buy, you might find certain loopholes. And you know, in the English Premier League, when a player gets injured, it takes a longer time for him to come back. And that is what Manchester United is trying to avoid in the coming season. I also think Man U should get in McTominay. I don't think McTominay will come back to Manchester United. He has already been sold. If McTominay is coming back to Manchester United, they will buy him at a higher price, over 80 or 60 million pounds, because they sold him about 40. So if Napoli wants to sell McTominay, they will sell him higher than how much they bought it from Manchester United. And Manchester United doesn't want to risk that. So they will go in for a player, they will buy, and it will help them. And the season will be great. Ayala, I hope you understand what I am trying to say. The season will be great. It will be hard to get him. Sure, it will be hard for McTominay to come back. It will be very hard because he has left. He has moved on. And he is playing for the Italian champions. And he won the Italian Serie A Player of the Season award. He flourished. He did so well in the English Premier League. And I think it will be spectacular for him to stay in the Italian Serie A. He did so well for Napoli last season. And I think it will be very difficult for Napoli to release their biggest and their most prized asset in the coming new season. So let's see how the season goes. I have to go because I have to go and pray. I'll come back again and then we'll have more to talk about. Stay blessed and take very good care of yourself.